Some persons in Edo State have called on the state governor, Godwin Obaseki, to, as a matter of urgency, review the order ascribed to him as regards the compulsory vaccination directive given by the governor a fortnight ago. The human rights activists in the state believe that the COVID-19 compulsory vaccination directive of the governor is a misplaced priority and should be reviewed. Speaking to newsmen in the state, the group expressed disapproval against the policy, as well revealed that they have obtained a court injunction that bars the state government from enforcing the compulsory vaccination mandate. They further stressed that the injunction by Federal High Court sitting in Port Harcourt has granted an order restraining the governor of the state and the Edo State government for enforcing the order of the Edo State governor.
We pressed home, we tried to have conversation with the state government, but there was no way. That was the reason why we resolved to mobilize over 1,000 Edo citizens to a march at the government house yesterday. And why at the government house? We marched from the NBA, from the House of Assembly to the NBA to NUJ to the government house under the rain. You can attest to that. We waited. They told us that the governor was not around. We demanded to have another senior officer or senior official of the government. And that person available to speak to us was the chief of staff to the Edo State governor. When he came, we addressed him and then we handed him our demand letter. And one of the things we said in the demand letter we presented was that no to forceful vaccination, that vaccine is a choice. To take a vaccine is a choice and I should not be compelled.
As of this morning, the Federal High Court sitting in Port Harcourt has granted an order restraining the governor of Edo State and the state government from enforcing the order of Edo State Governor, His Excellency Godwin Obaseki, mandating the residents of Edo State to compulsorily get vaccinated for COVID-19 or risk denial of access to church, worship centers, banks, and other public places in Edo State.
Also speaking on the directive of the state chapter of the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, they argued that the issues of vaccination is not associated to the religion.
And the threat by CAN, an issue of CAN, is that we are called to preach the gospel. Like I mentioned yesterday, the calling is that every minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ should preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. And in the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, I did not see where vaccine or vaccination was mentioned. So if there is no vaccine in the scripture, we should not leave what was given to us to preach what was not instructed us to do.
Recall that the state governor had earlier mandated residents of the state to compulsorily get vaccinated for COVID-19 or risk denial of access to church, worship center, bank, and other public service in the state. Valentine Osumbo, Core TV News, Benin.